Hi everybody, Paul here from Hill Country Rings. Really hot one here in the Hill Country. We've been having weather in the hundreds for weeks, but gonna go ahead and make one for a ring for someone who's used to getting it hotter. It's gonna be a ring for a firefighter, and it's gonna be on black ceramic with some red fire hose. So kind of a thin red line, and gonna be pretty. So this is a size 13.5, pretty good size ring, so it has its own little challenges, and we can go over some of that, but let's go into the shop. Alright, like I said, this is a size 13.5 ring, so it's going to have its own challenges fitting on the mandrels and things, because I think my mandrels only go up to 13, so I might have to do a little padding to make that work. But not going to be too bad of a problem. But it's black ceramic and going to have this red fire hose. As you see, the fire hose is... This stuff goes through a lot. I mean, this isn't new hose. This stuff has been drugged through fires and mud, but when we finish it up, it's going to be pretty. Trust me, it's going to be a really beautiful ring. Have that sort of that red, thin red line look to it. So first thing I'm going to do is take some CA, which is basically like crazy glue, but a thin crazy glue, and I'm gonna saturate this hose. Then let that dry, and what that'll do is it'll make this kind of stiff. Then I can cut it to fit without it fraying, and then so I can fit it into this groove here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with that. Let that dry. All right, now that we've let that dry, you can cut it basically like a piece of wood or a piece of leather. Let's just cut it on the bandsaw. Alright, we got our strip, but it's way too wide. That's okay. We're going to go ahead and just kind of sand it to shape or to size on the sander. So that's not a problem. Now that we've got it really close, let's go ahead and do a little hand sanding just to get it just where we want it. And this stuff, especially this cotton fibers, when it's been melded with all that glue, it's always good to wear some a respirator when you're doing this stuff. Okay. Yeah. There we go. All right. Gonna look good. All right, we got the ring core on the little gluing mandrel, and got this guy. He's cut to length, and he's ready. And so we're going to go ahead and clean him up with a little denatured alcohol, and it's just so that he won't have any kind of dirt or oils or anything that's going to keep him from sticking. We want this to stick really, really good. So we're going to clean him up really good. Alright, now we're going to glue him in there with some thin glue, some very strong glue. So let's go ahead and do that. Put this guy on. And this is where I usually glue my fingers together. Alright, now we go ahead and glue him in. Glue him here. Good. Gluey. Pop this guy out of here. Get good and tight together. All the way together. Okay. And use a piece of wire here, and I get them all nice and tight. Okay. Okay. And then we put some Alright, it's got some dryness to it, so let's go ahead and remove that wire. So I'm going to take that off. Let's pull that wire out. I'll put some more glue on it to get it good and bonded. Alright, this guy's a little big for this mandrel, so we just put a little bit of blue tape on there to get him up to the right where he'd hold nice and clean. And I'm going to go ahead and sand this down with a real abrasive grit, 80 grit sandpaper here, and start smoothing him down, getting him down, and probably put a couple of layers, more layers of CA glue on him or finish on him to keep bonding him. So we'll sand him, probably put some more CA on it, sand it, put some CA on it. So let's go ahead and do that and get him down to shape. Alright, let's give him a little buff. Alright, here's that ring from that red fire hose on black ceramic. Came out really nice. If you would like to, for me to make you a ring from Firehose, from the deck of a battleship, from the stock of an M1 Garand, or from a game-used Major League Baseball bat, please check out hillcountryrings.com. Love to make a ring for you. And if you'd like to see me make some rings from something else, like some other heritage or legacy woods, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. But thanks for watching, everybody.